Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, good morning. How are you today?
I'm good, and so because I used the paid vacation for today, so yeah, I can be relaxed. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. So it's a chill day for
Yeah.
you.
Chill day. Chill day. Yeah. I can start off. How about you? How are you?
Same. I'm doing well, but how's
Oh.
the weather?
The weather is very sunny and very hot. Yeah. I don't like that.
Really? You don't like summer?
Yeah. I don't like the hot summer.
Mm,
Yeah. Summer is good, but in Japan, so it's humid, you know. And so yeah, it's my skin gets a bit sticky, and I don't like that. I need to turn on air conditioning every day.
that's why.
Yeah,
Same in the Philippines. Like the temperature yesterday was 36.
36. Oh,
It's too hot.
mm, almost same here.
Yeah. That's why people are getting sick right now. And then yeah, last week I was sick, like because of too much hotness in my area.
I see.
Mm. But now everything is fine. Okay. Have you yeah, have you eaten your lunch already?
No. Yeah, after this class, I will eat my lunch.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing. And for today's lesson, study finds people obey rules even without force.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So let's have the words and phrases. Just repeat after the audio.
Explore.
Explore.
We plan to explore new markets next year.
We plan to explore new markets next year.
Okay.
Intrinsic.
Intrinsic.
Honesty is an intrinsic quality of a good leader.
Honesty is an intrinsic quality of a good leader.
Okay.
Comply.
Comply.
You must comply with all safety regulations.
You must comply with all safety regulations.
Adherence.
Adherence.
Strict adherence to the rules is expected.
Strict adherence to the rules is expected.
Okay.
Norm.
Norm.
It is a social norm to greet people politely.
It is a social norm to greet people politely.
Very good. Okay. All right. Would you like to make a sentence or skip?
I like to okay, so
Mm,
first explore.
mm.
Hmm. Uh, explore. I need to explore the newer AI technologies to use them correctly.
Very good. That's correct.
Yeah.
Mm, okay. And
Mhm.
then intrinsic.
Intrinsic. Intrinsic. Let me check the meaning of this word. Okay. Extremely important. Mm. Mhm. Okay, intrinsic. Intrinsic. Extremely important. Motivation. Mm. Adaptability is an intrinsic nature of people who can survive in global company.
Very good. Adaptability. That's true. Okay. Comply.
Comply. Mm. Okay. Comply. Comply. Japanese companies recently forced employees to comply with strict rules.
Force employees to comply strict rules.
Yes,
That's correct. And then adherence.
adherence. Adherence. I can't see adherence of people to the smoking rules in my area.
Adherence of people to the smoking rules in my area.
Yes,
That's
because
correct.
uh, people are banned to smoke on the street, but I see a lot of people doing that.
Until now. Really?
Yeah, they don't comply with our local law.
Foreigners are doing that?
Foreigners, not foreigners, Japanese workers.
Local.
Yeah, so around my apartment there are some office buildings, and yeah, so people from those buildings are smoking on the street, and yeah, they often litter their how can I say their cigarettes
Cigarette.
they smoked, so on the street, yeah, so they litter them. So yeah, I dislike that because I have a
Exactly.
dog, and yeah, my dog possibly eat the littered cigarette.
Cigarette. It's very dangerous, right?
Yes, very dangerous.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
sad.
yeah, so sad.
Yeah.
Okay, no, no, okay, no. We have Japanese people. Uh, Japanese people are aware of the existence of implicit norms,
That's correct. Such as
such as waiting politely in the queue, or uh, say sorry if something happened, and or mm, a
thank
lot
you.
of aspects of yeah, thank you,
Exactly.
yeah, a lot of aspects of our daily life, like greeting and what can I say, priority city usage for elder people, and hmm, yes, that's where is that.
Exactly. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you so much. And you got all the correct sentences. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Let's have page two. Do you have any questions?
No question so far.
All right. Let's have page two. And these are your questions later. Number one, what influenced participants' behavior in the initial test? And number two, why did adherence drop to 35.2% in the experiment? And number three, what happened to compliance when six peers broke the rule? Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now let's listen to the article. I'll play it now.
Study finds people obey rules even without force. A recent study by the University of Nottingham explored why individuals follow rules. In the experiment, participants moved a circle toward a goal on a screen. Moving quickly earned more rewards, but they were told to wait for a green light. There were no penalties or observers. Still, 65.6% of participants followed the rule, accepting fewer rewards. Researchers examined four motives: respect for rules, fear of punishment, awareness of others' opinions, and concern for others. In this test, only intrinsic respect and personal values influence behavior. When participants learned that few complied, adherence dropped to 35.2%. When told most complied, it rose to 56%, suggesting social norms strongly affect choices. Observing others shaped behavior further. When 6 peers broke the rule, compliance fell from 77% to 55%. Another test added a consequence. Breaking the rule canceled a donation, slightly boosting compliance. A strong penalty, a 90% chance of losing rewards, raised adherence to 77.8%. Still, 6% ignored the rule under risk. The study revealed patterns. About 23% always followed rules, while 30% adapted to social cues. These findings highlight how internal values and perceived social expectations guide rule following, even without direct enforcement.
Listen, please let me listen again.
Study finds people obey rules even without force. A recent study by the University of Nottingham explored why individuals follow rules. In the experiment, participants moved a circle toward a goal on a screen. Moving quickly earned more rewards, but they were told to wait for a green light. There were no penalties or observers. Still, 65.6% of participants followed the rule, accepting fewer rewards. Researchers examined 4 motives: respect for rules, fear of punishment, awareness of others' opinions, and concern for others. In this test, only intrinsic respect and personal values influence behavior. When participants learned that few complied, adherence dropped to 35.2%. When told most complied, it rose to 56%, suggesting social norms strongly affect choices. Observing others shaped behavior further. When 6 peers broke the rule, compliance fell from 77% to 55%. Another test added a consequence. Breaking the rule canceled a donation, slightly boosting compliance. A strong penalty, a 90% chance of losing rewards, raised adherence to 77.8%. Still, 6% ignored the rule under risk. The study revealed patterns. About 23% always followed rules, while 30% adapted to social cues. These findings highlight how internal values and perceived social expectations guide rule following, even without direct enforcement.
Okay.
Okay, so let's answer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Number 1, what influenced participants' behavior in the initial test?
Intrinsic respect and personal values influenced behavior.
Very good. And then number 2, why did adherence drop to 35.2% in the experiment?
Mm, the, since participants learned that few complied.
Very good. And number 3, what happened to compliance when 6 peers broke the rule?
The compliance fall from 77% to 55%.
Very good.
Fell
Fell,
from,
fell. Alright.
yeah.
Good job. You got all the correct answers. Okay?
Okay,
So please read out the article.
sure. Study finds people obey rules even without force. A recent study by the University of Not- Nottingham explored why individuals follow rules. In the experiment, participants moved a circle toward a goal on a screen. Moving quickly earned more rewards, but they were told to wait for a green light. There were no penalties or observers. Still, 65.6% of participants followed the rule, accepting fewer rewards. Researchers examined 4 motives: respect for rules, fear of punishment, awareness of others' opinions, and concern for others. In this test, only intrinsic respect and personal values influenced behavior. When participants learned that few complied, adherence dropped to 35.2%. When told most complied, it rose to 56%, suggesting social norms strongly affect choices. Observing others shaped behavior further. When 6 peers broke the rule, compliance fell from 77% to 55%. Another test added a consequence. Breaking the rule canceled a donation, slightly boosting compliance. A strong penalty, a 90% chance of losing rewards, raised adherence to 77.8%. Still, 6% ignore the rule under risk. The study revealed patterns about 23% always followed rules, while 30% adapted to social cues. These findings highlight how internal values and perceived social expectations guide rule following even without direct enforcement.
Very good. Okay, so you pronounced all the words correctly. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. So now let's discuss about it. Number one, do you think people usually follow rules in daily life? Explain your answer.
I don't think so. Yeah, because we have a lot of rules, and yeah, so without noticing, yeah, we mistakenly break the rules every day, and yeah, in my experience, so I use bicycle to get to the station, and sometimes so I break the traffic light because if there is no cars crossing, so yeah, I tend to cross the street without obeying the traffic light for pedestrians. Yeah, because I'm riding on the bicycle, and so yeah, technically speaking, the bicycle is categorized to the cars. So yeah, sometimes so I skip the traffic lights. So to get the station earlier. So yeah, that me is one of the so rule breakers. you know.
Oh my gosh. But have you received penalty for breaking the
No,
rules?
no, no,
Sometimes.
I've
You've
never,
never?
yeah.
Oh, nice. Good job. All right. So just be more careful, right?
Yes,
Mm,
yes.
yeah. Number two, is it easy to ignore a rule if no one is watching? Why or why not? Yeah, just like what you're doing.
It depends on the rules. Yeah, so like I said, so the traffic rules for bicycles are a little bit vague for now, and so like I mean, so it is not strict for now because no one can notice I'm breaking the rule
Mhm.
compared to yeah cars, you know. So yeah, bicycle is sort of pedestrians and as well as your cars. So yeah, the it is categorized the middle of that yeah, cars and pedestrians. So the rules are a little bit vague, and it is difficult to judge whether that that event is illegal or not. So yeah, so for riding bicycle, it's easier for people to ignore rules, and many people actually ignore the rule.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, but so if the behavior is directly connected to the punishment, so people are less likely to yeah, violate the rules,
Mm.
like stealing the items in the supermarket or yeah, something like that. So
Mm.
it is actually how can I say it, crime, you know.
Yeah, more serious.
Yeah, more serious. Yeah.
Mm. True. I totally agree with you. Same with me. Like, if there's no traffic enforcer and there's no car
Mhm.
on the street, I will cross.
Mhm.
Even though the traffic light is still red. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, especially early in the morning.
Mm. Yeah, but for cars, from cars perspective, it is difficult to violate the traffic right because yeah. So if traffic accident will happen, the situation will be worse and worse compared to the bicycle. And yeah, so the policemen take cars more seriously. So yeah, it,
Exactly.
for them it is difficult.
Mhm. So they should obey the rules. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Number three, can seeing others break a rule make you want to break it too? Explain your answer.
Um. mm, yeah, that depends on the yeah, situation. But like, for example, uh, yeah, of course, bicycle. Yeah, I I basically break the rules. So yeah, aside from that, in Japan or yeah, I'm not sure in other country situation, but in Japan, we learn. So when it comes to driving, we should catch up other cars. Like the we should adjust the speed to other cars' speed. Even though the speed of cars around me are a little bit faster than yeah regulations, so we should try to yeah track them, not to disrupt other cars. You know, yeah. So yeah, that is one of the breaking the rule. Yeah, caused by the other breakers.
Of course.
Mm.
So, like connected with each other, right?
Yes, yes. Specify the other car's
Exactly.
speed. Yeah.
Unintentionally.
Yeah,
Unintentionally.
intentionally.
Mm,
Mm. So the balance is a bit difficult, and so
exactly.
I'm not sure if the police see the situation. Um, I'm I'm not sure whether I'm punished or not because
Exactly.
yeah, the cars around me or me is or over the speed
Exactly.
regulated. So yeah, how will I treat it? I'm not sure.
Mm, that's true. So, do you drive a car?
I have a driver's license, but I'm not. How can I say? I don't drive so often.
That's why. Okay.
Yes.
So, how many years you need to renew your license?
Um, if I in my experience, I obtained my driver's license just after 3 weeks training. So yeah, education and experience.
Mm.
Yeah,
So quick after 3 weeks.
yeah, so quick. But I dedicated yeah all day
Mm.
for 3 weeks
Oh,
to get the license. Yeah,
very busy.
during the summer vacation
Mm.
when I was in university.
Mm.
Mm.
But do you think foreigners can easily get driving license in Japan?
I don't think so
I
because
don't know.
yeah, they have to remember the Japanese traffic signs and traffic rules. They that may not familiar with them. So yeah, but uh, if they have the driver's license in their country, it's a bit easier.
Ah, so they are allowed to drive in Japan.
Yeah, if they convert or if they apply their license for in the license in Japan, yeah, can they will be allowed to
Mhm.
do that.
Okay, so there are requirements, right?
Yes, of course,
Mhm.
requirements.
That's so nice because they're allowed,
Mm.
especially the OFWs, Filipino workers, maybe.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much,
Hmm.
and please enjoy your day.
Yeah.
Good job.
Have a good
Take
day.
care.
Bye.
Mhm.